Hi, it's been a minute since I've talked about books. Sorry. It's, well, as I pointed out in the beginning, it's something I'm trying to do for my mental health. And just like with mental health, I guess with this project as well, there are ups and downs, but I'll do my best to grind on. I'm in the middle of a book, so it's just spur of a moment need to share kind of thing. I picked up by Hwang Bo-Reum. I'm gonna slaughter both the name of the author and the title because, shockingly, I'm not Korean. But yes, the book is called Welcome to the Hyunam-Dong Bookshop by Hwang Bo-Reum. And I picked it up in a bookstore that has been nominated the greatest bookstore in the world. How cool is that? It also, at least some time ago, used to be the largest bookshop in the Baltic states. Probably still is. But then again, I'm not really keeping up, sorry. It's Rahva Raamat in a shopping center called Viru Keskus. It's a larger version of the original Rahva Raamat bookstore where I used to work back in the day as a student one summer, and where I met the works of Tess Gerritsen. Now, what drew me to that book, well, was a cover image, I guess, or basically the title as well. I mean, I'm a nerd, a bookworm. I escape from the loneliness in my life into, well, reading. Always have, and as long as I'm still around, I guess always will be. But when I picked up the copy of it and read that it's a runaway Korean sensation, and took a look at the sort of short intro at the back cover, I was sold. And I'm very happy I bought this book. Because it would be fair to say I'm 2/3 through it. Not quite the quarter of the book, but some 200 pages out of 300 and a tiny bit more. And this book just blows my mind. In a nutshell, it's a story of a woman who, after quitting her corporate job, decides to make her dream come true. Also a book lover, she opens up a small community bookshop in a neighborhood in South Korea. I'm presuming for some reason that it's Seoul, which should be the capital of South Korea, but you know, if any Korean people or people knowing geography stumble upon this and I got it wrong, my sincere apologies. Now, this book consists of short chapters on different actions and situations related to that bookshop. Anything and everything from, well, basically getting an idea of establishing a bookshop or opening it up, trying to get it work, hiring a new barista, finding out more about the customers, trying to get the customers in. One of my personal favorite situations, how to recommend the book to a person. But what drove me to making this video today is today I read a chapter about why the main protagonist, the hero of the book, quit her job. And that's me. Um, I didn't just quit. I worked myself into the hospital first, or well, worked myself into drinking myself into a hospital, among other things. Plus the stress, unhealthy diet, lack of exercise, yada yada yada. But I've been there. When she talks about flexible contracts, as a lawyer, it's well, more specific, better way of putting it, not more specific. Yeah. I have a law degree. I used to be a corporate counsel, and I've trained at the ministry, and I've taught different legal disciplines for almost 15 years now, yeah. And most of that time on flexible contract, the description of the corporate world using people like trash, well, it applies to many other jobs. Public sector is no better. But that's a completely different story. And again, it was sort of like flashbacks to the book I talked about already, Dead Man Working. But this flexibility bullshit, or what especially spoke to me, was the description of the character situation where she did the work. Somebody else took credit for it. And she was given a half-ass excuse me in the form of, oh, well, take one for the team. Fuck no. That's been there, done that, I guess. And I also felt betrayed and felt angry, but didn't have the balls to quit. Couldn't, actually, because I just wasn't mentally and physically there. Well, not just that I need the money. I mean, I'm still working on a flexible contract, providing service, to be legally correct, because, hey, why would somebody want to hire a person, give them social guarantees, encourage them to work? Well, I was hired, I quit. I'm so happy I did that, because proving yourself every day to a boss who doesn't understand what you do, couldn't even care less what you do, but is so happy to make you miserable. I'd rather go on the streets, or as Suella Braverman put it, and make a life choice. Yeah, well, I guess so. When you're out of money, hungry, only place to go, a tent in the middle of the street. Yeah, you might say it's a life choice. Yes, so it is. Good for you. There's a reason your name rhymes with Cruella, but that lady in 101 Dalmatians, well, she's a fictional character, but hey, based on you, I guess. Sorry, one of those rant until you drop days, I guess. But coming back to the book, just I'm gonna keep on reading that, because I feel the character, and I love to think that there are bookshops out there that still do that. There is a similar place in Tallinn called Rüütel ja Matilda, The Knight and Matilda, which is an independent bookshop, and they're read raamatupood, not just used books, but the second-hand books, but also a wider bookshop. And there used to be Point, gorgeous place. They still have a book club and a radio show and a publishing house, but, well, rent got too high, and they just wanted to provide great service, and they made a tough decision which I respect, not to bend the knee to corporate greed. So I'm going to keep on reading about the Hyunam-Dong Bookshop, and now I'm more motivated to figure out how to go to Korea one day. Would be cool. I don't know if the bookshop really exists, but well, if I ever will make it to Korea, who knows? I might stumble into a bookshop just like that. But stay frosty and see ya.